I can't see.
Yeah, you have.
This is. What's it say? 10?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be live.
Oh,
All right, we're back, and it's nighttime, and we've had to go and take the kids home and have dinner, and then go to Lowe's, and we were trying to get a way to get into here, and this was on a weird angle, so the 10 millimeter wrench that we were using wasn't working. So now we have a 10 millimeter, I don't know what you call these, you know, the lug for the ratchet, and it was really hard to get in there. We had to sort of jimmy things around, but there it goes. You take this off, and the only problem is this is going to be too short in the long run. We're going to have to get, because this is supposed to go in here, isn't it? And so we're going to have to get a longer piece there when we add that other plate. So you take that off, as you can see, and then what you end up with is a plate here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put something in between that plate. Now this has a piece of rubber on it, so we're going to be faithful to that. But let me get my piece that came with the conversion kit. And so what we want to do, we'll put these gaskets, and we want to, there's the butterfly there. That's what the choke does. See how the choke works? All the way open means full fuel. Close it when you start the engine means you've choked that fuel out. You're not getting a lot of fuel. And so you start it on that, and then so you don't flood the engine, and then you open it up. When you're doing biogas, you are going to do the same choking to start, and usually we'll start on gasoline, and then you're going to open it up and find the sweet spot where it's enough air. But what these do is, I wonder if I should remove this plate then. So that is facing up like that. And then you have this block here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this rubber gasket onto here like so. And then I'm going to put the snorkel on like so, in between there. Then I'm going to put another rubber gasket like so. All right, there we go. And then I'm going to put the plate that was there back like so. And then we're going to put this air filter back. And what that's doing is, as you can see, the biogas or the propane from the regulator is going to go up in here instead of going through the air filter. It's going in direct. And sort of like it empties right in there. And it just makes its way in. So while the air filter is drawing air from the outside, with biogas and with propane and with natural gas, you don't want a lot of air. It's not a liquid fuel that's being atomized. So, well, we'll take care of that, just leave it. So you want it to go directly into the carburetor. Now, years ago, I did a permanent conversion, which made my small two-stroke engine only run on biogas, and in that I drilled out the carburetor down here, and I placed a pipe right up inside, back behind the butterfly, behind the choke. And that's one way to do it, but then it'll never run on gasoline. Again, the tri-fuel kits are made so that you're still able to turn the gasoline on here. But here's what you turn it off, you go like that. Then you can't get gasoline. You hook up your biogas to this pipe here, and it goes straight into the carburetor. When you do want to use it, you don't run biogas. You turn this on, you have the gasoline going straight into the carburetor, but then sucking air in for its combustion. So that's how simple it really is, just putting those plates. I hope that these lugs are long enough that these, oh boy, when we get to the plastic, this could be a problem.
Yeah, it won't hold because it's too short.
They're too short, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh shoot, so maybe this was not the right kit.
Yeah.
For this. Unless we were to bypass the metal plate, if we take that off, I wonder what'll happen. I mean, this is there as a rigid part so that it seals because it's got rubber here and rubber here, right? Now we've got rubber in the gasket on both sides. it may be that we don't need the plate and that we can, in fact, put this back, like, and it is really wonky the way that this fits on, and it's sort of angled. Does that give us enough purchase to be able to get these back on? And where's that other piece that we were looking at that it was alongside this? Oh, it's this. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, gee, that's not so good, is it? Even if we went like that, we'd never get in there. So where's our other screw? Well, we ain't getting on there. That is weird. That is weird. And no way in hell we're gonna get that on. What to do? And the kit did not come with any lengtheners for these, which is what we'd actually need if we wanted to get the air filter back on. It has to sit nice and tight on there. Well, that's strange. That's not going to go back on. That's not going to go on. Can't put them on backwards, can you? No, there's no way to put it on backwards. Oh, well, okay. Interesting. Now, what did they give us here? They gave us... The kit only comes with... It came with this, but that doesn't mean anything. That's not the same, is it?
It looks like the same.
It does fit. So what are they trying to tell us with this? They did give us one of these, but where would that even go? If you take it off, it's not like we can remove, take that up again. It's not like we can remove this. And this isn't gonna, it's not gonna make it any bigger. So that can slide off, right? But these are clearly too short, which is not to say that one can't get longer ones of these. I mean, when you're working on carburetors, you can take these off and extend them. And I would imagine that the kit would come with some kind of extender for that, because we don't have enough length here and here. That is our dilemma. There's no way to remove this piece without extension.
Okay, we'll be back.
I guess we will be back. Wait a minute, what this comes off here? Yeah, that's not going to help. All right. Well, we will keep it on for a second. Just want to see if we did take this off. Is it going to come off without a problem? Yeah, okay.
I think it will.
Yeah, I don't want to damage it. Okay.
I'll just...
Keep these articulations. We don't want them to get damaged. But do these should come off, but I'd have to have a wrench. So hold that for a moment. Let me get a wrench. Pause.
We can just hold on.
Yeah, this does come off. Okay. So we need to get a longer one of these. Where do you buy them? I do not know. Because that is too short. And it's short by how much? It's short by approximately this much. But if we were to get two more of these that were this much longer, then we would be successful. Right? So this can come off too, but you've got to get...
What does this do? What can we take this out and we don't need it? We will find a way to support it.
Well, no.
It's just support.
It's a support. Oh, you're saying replace it?
Yeah, not using it at all. We use something else to support this.
Okay.
Take it out this.
All right, let's take this off.
And you'll have enough space. But the
You're
problem
right,
is
you're right.
you
This
need,
is-
but you need.
But look
this
what this
one.
has here.
Yeah,
This has,
you need that one.
because look at that little groove there.
Yeah, this group. It's supposed to fit here. Yeah, we definitely need that.
It was going like this, right? And where's the carburetor? The carburetor's here. So the carburetor, this is the side of the carburetor. This went on it like this, right? And these things are very tricky with the way that their air runs. Like, see that groove down there? Like, it looks like it lets some air in. See that little groove? Look at that.
Mhm.
See this here?
Yeah.
That's sucking air in and along this groove. So I'd be really hesitant to
Yeah, you don't want to change
mess
that.
with that because it looks like even down here there's a cut. Put the camera down there. See that cut there in the middle? It looks like this sits over that cut, right? So it allows air to come in. That's not something you throw away. Well, that's smooth. I mean, you'd think, well, okay, yeah, so why not just put this, why not just put this on the, that was like that. You'd think, oh yeah, but you'd have a gasket, but even that doesn't.
It doesn't, yeah. No, it's not made for that.
Yeah, I don't know enough about small engine mechanics to be confident that that would work. Always we went on this side of the carburetor, so I would think that we've got to put this back the way it was, but I'm glad you're taping this. But this does come off. Or does this one come off? This one should come off. Why isn't this moving? That's funny, the other one came right off, and this one's not. It's got to be the same thing. Right? This was just screwed in here. So why am I having trouble getting the other one off? Am I just not pulling hard enough? There we go. Alright.
Do you know what type of animal is this? Oh my god. It's a bird. Good job. This is a speak. It's speaking loud.
Okay.
So now I'm going to cut it.
So, what do we know now? We know that for this conversion, we are just shy, but these were not long enough. These were just the right size for this carburetor air filter to go on. And we don't have enough play to screw it back together using this. And there's a couple different ways that this can be done. One is to replace these. The other is to get something that screws on here that is longer. I didn't see them in the kit. There is nothing like that in here. They're a standard size. So, you have a ruler? Yeah, it is this size.
Fatal. Please.
If we were to try to go this, we can go the wrong way, but then it's really hard to, I don't know, it seems like it's hard to get it in. Why didn't they give us something that's so thick? And there's really no way to put it in front. That would be the same problem because the bolts are too short. So that's our whole dilemma. Unless, now wait a minute, let's think about this. What function do these serve? There's nothing inside here but threads, right? That's a solid block. So what if we don't put them in as deeply? What if we say, okay, I'm only going to go a few threads in, because they're just structural, right? What if we go like this? We say, all right, I'm going to put these in, but not so deep. And actually, so just for consistency's sake, this one was over here. I don't know if it matters at all. this one was here, and this one was here. I think this might be the solution. I think we buy ourselves a little bit of thread, right? So I just gotta get in there and tighten it up. So I'm not gonna go all the way in. I'm gonna go like whatever this length is in. I gotta leave myself that much space there. And that much space to leave is approximately this many threads. Like that. This one is maybe that many threads. And it's not going to go up and down. It could come out by vibration. I suppose we could put some Loctite or something in there, but let's supposing we left it like that. And then we took, watch it, don't lose those. We take this and we put it back on. It goes here and here. Okay? Isn't this the way it came off? Go back in there. All right, that little gap was there. Now, the carburetor was on. Yeah, does that feel right?
Just a drop.
Then we put the carburetor back on through here and where's the other side? Where is it? Here. And where's all that other guck that
Yeah,
we're messing with?
I got it. No.
You get it? What about this part here? Is this getting messed up?
I think it is. Hold on. I think it was supposed to be this side, so we have to take it out. I think. Yeah.
All right.
You got it.
So, all right. So that goes back on, and that's the way it was. I'm pretty sure. Right? Bethel, what you doing? And then this thing came off. Oh no. What happened here?
It was supposed to stay in here.
Is there a hole there?
Yeah.
Where?
I think there
My
is a
eyes
good-
can't see it. Let me hold the thing. See what you can do there. Oh shoot, my phone is dying.